Today's show is brought to you by True Classic Tees. Yeah, no, you see what your boy got on. Deke can attest to it as well. These shirts, super duper comfy, but stylish at the same time because you don't want to have to substitute or sacrifice style for comfort. I hate when that happens. But with a shirt like this, man, see the biceps stay a little tight. You see it right?
You got it all.
Still got a little wiggle room right here. So if it is a cheat day or I happen to binge a little bit harder the night before, I got a little play room, baby. And it just looks good. I mean, you can't complain with the drip, drip, drip. All right. But like we always do, we're going to talk about them. You know, we got a promo code. Promo code is MOATS. Use that. You get 25% off of your purchase at True Classic Tees. So do not waste time, baby. Join the club. They got shirts, long sleeve, short sleeve hoodies, and the comfort sweats as well, man. You definitely want to check them out. There's the promo code. Shout out to True Classic Tees.
Gorilla Mode, what do y'all think KP would rank coming out in this year's class? I'm seeing Ian Rappaport and others saying 4 QBs could go in the first round. It's a great question.
I actually have not thought of it to the full extent. Yeah,
right now, or if he was coming out
last year,
college, out of Pitt.
Yeah.
We could do both. Right now, I'd say he should go 1. I had the same theory. Do you remember this? I had the same theory with Daniel Jones his rookie year.
Okay.
Going over Joe Burrow. Like, Daniel Jones actually had a really good rookie year. So I was like, wait, none of these other guys have proven they could play in the NFL. Mm-hmm. And Daniel Jones has all the tools that you're looking for. So why not take him number 1? I feel the same way about Pickett. Like, I feel like he's only going to get better. Proved he could play at a high level.
Yeah.
So, I'd take him 1. Now, the Daniel Jones take was god-awful, clearly.
No, it wasn't god-awful. It was just in the simple sense of, at that time, that was information that we had.
Right.
We can't account for upside because essentially that would be, if I make an argument against Kenny being the guy right now, I'm arguing Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Will Levis, and Anthony Richardson's upside is just that much better than where Kenny is right now after I've already seen him play one full season. I can't say that. So, yeah, I mean, I share a similar sentiment. If we're talking about Kenny that we just saw play a whole rookie season in the NFL, yeah, I'm going with the guy that just played a whole rookie season in the NFL and was winning games and was actually being a good quarterback down the stretch. I'm going to do that. But if we're talking about Kenny coming out of college versus those guys coming out of college, well, yeah, that's a different conversation to me. Kenny, that'll be interesting. Everyone's coming out of college at the same
it's probably time. It's probably between him and Richardson for the 4th.
See, I had him in 3rd. That's why I was.
You'd put him over Levis
in 3rd. Yeah,
for sure.
I liked him at 3rd because to me, I thought that he was still more consistent. Like Levis has like all the. I get it. He's exciting, but to me, I just thought that Kenny's senior year was more consistent across the board, which is obviously why he flew up the draft boards the way that he did, compared to where he was viewed, the year prior to that. Yeah, but I would probably still roll with either Bryce or Stroud over him if they're all coming out of college at the same time. Just because like some of the things like the extension of the plays, the just bigger arm, more athletic in certain elements. But other than that, I still, like I said, like Kenny over Levis, and definitely like him over Richardson. Richardson, obviously, like he's gonna wow you. He has all the traits. Like what he did at the combine was dope. I don't think anybody didn't think he was a great athlete though. But when we're talking about like playing quarterback, I don't care about all like the athletic traits. I want to know, can you do it consistently? And at least we know with Kenny, collegiately, when he was coming out, he did show that he could do that part. So that's why I would probably have him at 3 right now.
Where I would have him,
Levis ahead of him.
I don't know. What's interesting? I don't know. I think the general consensus would definitely have Levis over him.
Okay.
Me personally, I don't know because even coming into last year's draft, I had questions, I guess, in a way about Pickett. Because if I knew Pickett would be playing like this in the NFL, I would have said take him number 1. Mm-hmm. I think a combination of that. There was uncertainty with us. We signed Mitch. Mm-hmm. Are we really going to be starting a rookie QB?
Right.
Why are we going to draft someone early? Are they going to be better than Mitch? Matt candidates. There was a lot. So I don't even know. I don't know how I would feel. Damn.
Because I'm trying to not look at them as who would I have wanted for the Steelers to take. I'm just simply looking at it as, man, if all these quarterbacks are coming out, who do I think was better?
Yeah, I think
that's kind of how I look at
it. I think it'd be depending on who you're talking to.
Yeah.
If you want the more ready pro prospect, Pickett.
Right.
if you want the upside, the cannon arm, you would maybe put Levis or Richardson over Pickett.
Because Richardson has all of these intangibles and like a crazy high ceiling, but his floor to me is very low in contrast to some of the other quarterbacks, just based on what we saw from him. And that was a similar conversation that we had when we talked Malik Willis versus Kenny Pickett. We said Malik has a higher ceiling because of the infinite athletic ability and the strong arm, but his floor is a lot lower because we said when you watch him on tape, he doesn't read coverages as well. Sometimes he gets in trouble with his athletic ability and he extends plays a little bit too long and misses throws or misses reads and just makes it way harder on himself. I think when we're talking, like you said, if you want somebody that can come in and play now, Kenny's going to win that argument every single time. But if you're looking for the person that you don't have to put out there in year one and you feel like I can let this guy develop for a year or two, well, then, yeah, you take a Richardson or you would maybe take a Malik Willis.
That'd be fun. Yeah. That would have been, because I think the quarterbacks before, too, in what, 20, what year was it, 2021?
We talking about with who?
With like Mac Jones, Fields, Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
I remember at the time we were like, would Pickett have been the last quarterback out of these guys taken in the first round? After Fields, Mac Jones, Trey Lance, Trevor Lawrence. He might have. I mean, that's how they were talking about.
Trevor was the can't miss guy. Fields had just like all world intangibles and skills.
That's how they were talking about.
Mac was the
Pickett's class
one
compared to that class.
Mac
they were like,
was the sleepy
we don't even know if one of these quarterbacks would have
even
went higher
than them dudes. Yeah, because Mac, he definitely was the one that when you watched him initially, you didn't think he was like that. But then when the draft started happening, everybody like talked them all the way up until like the top 5 at one point where they were asking would San Fran take him over Trey Lance at what, 3?
I mean, he was good at Bama though.
Yes, but remember we talked about like the intangibles of, okay, who is he throwing it to? What is all this other the talent and stuff? Almost like the Ohio State conversations when we talk about those guys in a negative way because of who they're throwing it to. It was almost like that, but Mac did show that he could play. So yeah, shout out to Mac though, man.
Yeah, not this last year.
He had no coaching though. He had the real sabotage. That was real sabotage.
I know. I'm not necessarily out on Mac being good, but definitely a down year.
Coordinator to be his offensive coordinator. Make it make sense.
Wasn't optimal. Fish momentum was good, Moats and Deke. Let's get JP Jr. and Jordan.
All right.